So about a year ago I bought these Dr Martens boots. They're Dr Martens Boots for Life, a 1460 tan model. I've had them for a year. I've worn them consistently. My original review got quite a lot of hits, and a lot of people have asked me how are they doing now. So by way of a review, we'll start off by looking at the claims on the website. What they say is basically they've added to the thickness and weight of the inner core of the sole, and added highly resilient and supple leather called Hard Life. These boots will last for years, and even when they fail they will replace. So initially let's have a look at the leather. Now this really is quite good. This is Hard Life. It's really oil impregnated, and I haven't treated this again, and it still shrugs off water. I think the only thing that I would say which is a negative is these are supposed to be tan, and they're actually still so oily that they're actually dark brown. Let's see, get a bit of proper light on them. Yeah, I mean that's very dark. Hopefully you can see. But you know, they shrug off water, which is good. What else do they say? Let's just have a look on the website here. They're Goodyear welted. The soles seem to be pretty standard construction, so but good. The insole is made of a high percentage of ground leather, and it's still holding up strong. See, it's even still got its print in there. Still comfy, doesn't smell, so that's a plus point. What else do they say? Got your standard classic air cushion sole, great. But this is the real key point. They have added weight and thickness to the inner core of the sole, 7mm to the heel and 5mm to the forefoot. This will help them last longer than ever. Well, fair point, but what they haven't done is added anything meaningful to the tread. So probably sort of after 9 months these were getting pretty skiddy. Now on mud, wet grass, pretty useless, and you know, ice, you know, not the boot ready to use in February. But what hasn't happened is a normal sort of Dr Martens sort of asthmatic wheezing sole where it gets punctured. So there is a bit more depth in there, but you know, to be perfectly honest, I'd want depth in tread. What else do they say? The laces. Well, as you can see, these aren't actually the laces they came with. These are black laces out of normal work boots. They sent through 2 pairs of laces, and they're the worst laces I've ever had. I got through both pairs in a matter of a couple of months. Really rubbish. These have lasted adequately, and when I send these back to Dr Martens, these will go back to my work boots. The other observations I'd make is that the heel cup has really lost its shape. So there's quite a lot of, you know, I mean, there's no structure in that at all. It's really sloppy. These boots have come a little bit loose because of that. So that's really, yeah, that could have been doing with being plastic, I think. Other observations would be that the trim around the top here, hopefully you can see it's all cracked, and that happened really quickly as well. I mean, why that wasn't nice leather, why it's this sort of cheap plastic piping. I'd also say around the eyelets, you can't really see it, but they've stretched quite a bit, so you can't get them super tight done up now, just because there's a stretch all around the shoe. But that's probably down to the supple leather, and the supple leather is still quite a strong point. So really, the key thing here is, you know, how do they honour their guarantee? You know, I'm going to send these back. They do offer to resole or replace. To be perfectly honest, I'll send a covering letter and I expect them to be replaced. Simply because, you know, the boots, the uppers, the heel cap, the trim, the stretch, it's all compromised. Just simply whacking a new sole on it, I don't think will offer that much life. But let's see what they do. No doubt they'll do the right thing, I hope. And just two main things that I'd change about these. Generally very happy, I'd recommend them at this point, but functional tread, a bit more of that. And the laces, something really trivial, but the laces were rubbish. Okay, hope that's useful.